Aloha everyone. All right, so I'm just gonna do a video outside today, and I wanted to show you guys how beautiful it looks with your eyes. But when I tell you I'm dripping in sweat because this earth is on boiling point right now, I'm dripping in sweat in Louisiana. Yes, it's normally hot in Louisiana. However, when I tell you we normally just have a heat wave and then it's like 88 degrees. No, it has been 104, 103, 105 for 2 months straight. And as we all know, Maui fires just happened. In Louisiana, we had Katrina. I just want to start putting some things together for you guys, and I felt called to put this video together right here, right now, with no edits and no tripod, which I'm hurting my arm to do so. It's okay, because I love you guys. You're worth it. Maybe I could put it here. We're going to just see my double chin. Nope, lighting's terrible. Okay. So, why is it so mother effing hot right now? I have a lot to cover in a short amount of linear time. It would be easier if I could send you guys pictures. So I'm going to follow up with the video, putting pictures together so you can visually get the perspective here. We are at, thank you, Bill Nye the Science Guy, Earth is at boiling point. And we have beings, entities running around telling us that, oh, climate change, it's a climate change, and we're spraying the skies with these metals to reflect the sun because the sun is just burning us. Also want to point out that out of no rhyme or reason, where I broke my foot when I was digging quartz crystals in Arkansas, Lemurian quartz crystals in Arkansas. I just happened to fall, break my foot, whole other story. However, the crystals right now is something I want to bring up for you for piezoelectric energy. Also, water. Also, heat, steam, and pressure. Also, Nikola Tesla, free wireless energy. Also, the age of Aquarius, where it is the age of electric water. For just a moment in time, I want you to erase the idea that the pyramids are tombs. I want, for just a moment in time, because, you know, we're all brought up and we visualize. I don't know about you, but when I think of the pyramids and I see the pyramids, I think of sand, dirt, dust, nothing. Absolutely sand and some triangles popping out with camels. Like, that's Egypt to me, and that's the pyramids. Oh, don't forget the Sphinx. But when I think of the pyramids, I literally just think of sand and dirt and nothing. Not even dirt, just sand, right? Right? The last thing I ever thought of when I thought of the pyramids were water. Like, I knew the Nile River's over here, but the last thing I think of is water. Much less, oh, there's water aquifers underneath the pyramid. Excuse me? And they try to say the water down there is like, oh, for the tomb, like for the king and the pharaoh. Do you know there's not a single mummy that has been found in the pyramids? Do you know that the pyramids are made up of properties that electrical hydroponic systems use to generate electricity? We have vibration, water aquifers, you create heat and steam, that creates pressure, that goes up through the vibrating, resonating chambers and out to the beautiful, wonderful civilization to bring water to the land. And they know that it was destroyed. It also carried the geometry of the alpha and the omega and the sphere within the cube, within the, I don't want to say triangle, I guess the pyramid. So we are aware that the pyramids are these incredible devices. Way more than just tombs, okay? What recently just happened and what happened on the August 8th, 8 to 8, the Lionsgate portal. So if we take a moment to look at the Sphinx, we will understand and know that it is pointing towards the constellation of Leo. So that's pointing towards Leo, and on its breastplate, on its chest, it actually has two lions on top of gateways, looks like doorways, with a little portal down here, and this like sun disk, angel wing, bird wing looking thing up above, okay? Lionsgate 88 is when the star of Sirius aligns with the sun and creates an energetic charge that day. It's the day when the Egyptians would celebrate that, and the Nile River would flood, creating prosperity for the land. So that was kind of like, I don't know if it was the Egyptian New Year. I know it's the, no. So that's also July 25th, July 26th. My birthday is the Mayan calendar New Year. But I do know the Lionsgate portal is a day that, you know, the Egyptians were all about, because it starts, I think, July 25th or 26th, and then it like accumulates up in like the day of the 8/8. Like there's energy building, and on 8/8 is when it's like the full charge. So again, we have the Sphinx facing the Leo constellation, 8/8, which August, if you're in Leo, you know this, that's your birthday. So it's got this Lionsgate portal letting us know that there's energy coming in. And if we understand and recognize and know that the pyramids are, in fact, energy power system towers, that on that day they would align and this energy would be charged all around the world, because this was our free wireless this is our free wireless technology that powered the entire planet. Our planet and Earth is not what you think it is. We have been lied to, so get that through your heads. We have been lied to. I'm from Louisiana, where the Acadiana people, look up ethnic cleansing. Look up Katrina, ethnic cleansing. Look up Maui, ethnic cleansing, where these wealthy people threw off the people, murdered everybody, and took over their homes, took over their lands, took over everything, and left them all to die. They all had disease, had to fend for their lives. And the Acadiana people created the Cajun culture that I'm living in today, and have now traveled the world, all over the world, to see pyramids in certain places that are blowing my freaking mind. And the fact that our reality and our world, our Mother Earth, there's been crystalline-powered civilizations that run off of quartz crystal, piezoelectric energy, water, vibration. Sorry, you guys. These things come to me in visions. So imagine that you're like watching a movie and trying to sit next to someone and tell them everything that's watching, because they can't see what's happening. I'm hoping, and I'm literally doing this because I'm dripping in sweat right now, because 8/8 was the day that we as a civilization, as a planetary body, as a human galactic stars system that we're a part of, this is the day that the pyramids were charged, and it was this crystalline energy, this water energy that supercharged everything and everyone. So I want you to visualize the movie Avatar and how they connected to the trees, and how they had this beautiful synergy. And ironically, speaking of ethnic cleansing, they didn't give a crap about the people. They just wanted this thing under this Awa tree. They didn't care about killing the tree where they all lived. They just wanted that resource, right? Same thing in, what was that movie I recently saw? Oh man, it's with the family. I can't think of the name. Anyways, so even in Free Guy, if you haven't seen the movie Free Guy, they create the bridge to the original design. There's an original design of our planet that has been built on top of. Go watch my video about Los Angeles and Atlantis. Not my movie, my video. It's a must watch. And I tell you, I show you the pyramid that I found in downtown Los Angeles, and I had not known what pyramids were through the visions that I received by digging the crystals in Arkansas and asking, wow, what is this? Because I feel there's something about crystals that someone's not telling me. And why is it that when I Google I mean, YouTube search crystal technology. It's like these old ass videos in the 60s and there's nothing about it now. Like, but I know that my laptops, my computers, my cell phones, our satellites are like literally in the ground. Our cell phones, how we communicate with each other is through quartz crystal and through the frequencies. So if I'm aware of this crystal technology, I'm aware of hydroponics and vibrations and sound frequencies and all these things. And I think about the pyramids and I'm like, why is the planet so hot? Why is it boiling? We don't need to be sending none of this up in the sky, you guys, because Earth on the inside is hot. She is hot because after years and years and years of trying to connect with the sun, of trying to connect with our cosmic, galactic, cosmos, logos, like we have been hijacked and on life support with these wonderful cords and wires. That's why Nikola Tesla was murdered and died alone and broke with no money because JP Morgan tore down his power tower, which was what? If you don't know the power tower, go look it up. Tesla built a power tower that had 40-mile radius of free wireless energy, and JP Morgan tore it down. And it was built on top of an aquifer. So, you want to know Bill Nye the Science Guy why our world is at boiling point right now? It's because of the pyramids and the beings that have specifically destroyed our pyramids. And so right now we pretty much need to rebuild the pyramids, rebuild our planet, and put her back online so we can have our galactic heritage. I don't even know the word to use. I really don't. The only thing I could say is think for yourself. Sit in silence and meditate and listen to water and ask the earth, what are the pyramids? What is your highest potential? If the programs around our planet were not in place, and this money system and work, eat, sleep system was not in place, and I could just live and breathe and we could all live happily ever after, what would we create? What would be the electrical things that we would create? How could we create things that we didn't have to pay and be slaves to? But how can we create things that we can all benefit from? And what you'll get is the freaking pyramids. So you're welcome, everyone. I love you so much. I hope that this made sense because I'm trying my best to give you information coming straight from the source. And again, oh, I didn't tell you that my alternator went out, my boyfriend's alternator went out, our friend's alternator went out, and that's what created the question of, an alternator, what is that? Oh, it charges the battery. And this happened on around the 8/8, my birthday portal. We were supposed to go to Florida and have a fun time, but we couldn't go because my alternator went out. We had to fix it. And that's what created the question of, oh, it charges the battery, the Lionsgate portal. They talk about how that's like an energetic moment. Wow, the Lionsgate portal, and wow, and the lion, the sphinx, the things, everything started connecting the dots. And then a Maui fire, another ethnic cleansing, just like Katrina. Do your research. I love you. Do your research. Don't just hear what I'm saying. Google the pyramids, Google the sphinx, Google the aquifers. I spent hours doing this, days doing this, and now my heart sees the full picture, sees what's happening. I see the things that are hiding in plain sight, and I am here to ask you to tap into your heart, not your brain. Tap into your heart and allow your imagination just take you away, because all of this comes through imagination, the image I nation. Okay, so I love you so much. Thank you, universe, for bringing me to the pyramids. Hold into your hearts that we're activating and rebuilding the pyramids this year. I don't give a crap about the ones that destroyed them and built on top of them. And if you want to know, again, go look at my Los Angeles and Atlantis video, episode 5, I believe, must watch. And I haven't posted this video yet, but also dig into the massacre that happened in the Harvest Festival in the pyramid of Las Vegas. Yeah, because that Harvest Festival happened across the street from the pyramid in the all black, it's like the black marble side where you pull through and it's all like these stars above, and then you walk through the heart of the Sphinx. and then walk out, and it's got that giant phallus, and directly looking at the phallus behind that is where the festival happened. You're welcome. I love you all. Mwah. We're gonna activate these pyramids, we're gonna rebuild them, and we're gonna live happily ever after in crystal cities. That crystalline kingdom come, that crystalline kingdom be done, on earth as it is in heaven. For thine is the truest power forever and ever and all, and almighty shall be. Amen. And a whole lot of women. Ooh, let's go.